The kettlebell push press is really quite a simple lift. Basically all you're doing is adding a leg dip and then drive to an overhead press. So what we're going to look at now is that first knee dip. So I'm going to get Rowan to just demonstrate a couple, and as you'll see, only his knees are moving during this first dip. So if I put this here, you can see that only his knees are bending, his hips don't bend at all. And the reason that we need to do it like this is because we need to keep the elbow connected to the body. Because what you want to be able to do is drive power up through the legs into your elbow, and that's what's going to launch the kettlebell overhead. So if Rowan does it incorrectly, like he would with the same action he'd use with a barbell, if he bends at the hips and the knees, he is now reducing his ability to use his legs, which really defeats the purpose of doing this lift. So again, if he does it correctly, only the knees bend and the elbow stays connected to the body. Beautiful. The last thing that we're going to look at with that first knee dip is just making sure that the heels remain on the ground. So as Rowan does this, his weight will be in his heels at all times. If he allows his heels to come off the ground, and if your ankle mobility is a little bit lacking, then you'll find this a difficult movement. You might have to work on your ankle mobility. But if his heels come up off the ground, he does two things. First of all, he is making himself unstable, which is no good. Second of all, he's actually starting to put too much pressure through the knee joint. That's not a great place for your knees to be. So you want to make sure that with that first knee dip, you're only bending your knees, your elbow remains connected to your body, and your heels stay on the ground.